So the calculator has proven to be very handy for chapters 2 and 3. It will give us our measures of center and variation. It will make a histogram for us if we are too lazy to do it ourselves. And it will give us this lovely 5-number summary, which is wonderful. Not only does it give us the 5-number summary for box plots, it will say, do you want a box plot that has an interquartile range, so a modified box plot, or do you want one that's just a regular one and we won't worry about outliers? So I'm going to do the last one since it's a little bit shorter, and I'm going to go into Stat Edit, clear out the list by highlighting it and hitting clear, then hit enter, and I'm going to type in all of these lovely numbers. Now you can find your 5-number summary by hand and your interquartile range, but the calculator will do it, so no need. So let's see. We will now go to second stat plot. It may or may not be on depending on what you've worked on today. Either way, hit enter. Leave it on. If it is off, if it were like this, go to on and then hit enter. Hit down, and now I have it on my histogram, but I have two choices for a box plot. This first one right here with the little dotties, that's the modified box plot. That's what I'm going to want to use this time. This longer one without the dots is a regular box plot, so we don't worry about outliers. I'm going to go to this first one, hit enter. It says, alright, go to L1 and get my stuff. Everything's in there once. These marks are for our outliers. It doesn't really matter what you use, so just leave it as is. Hit graph, and you can't really see it, so we need to go to zoom and to zoom stat. And there he is. There's my box plot. So to get the 5-number summary, you need to hit either trace so that you can jump around on here to see what's going on. So you see your min, quarter 1, median, quarter 3, random number that I'll talk about in a second, and there's your max. Or you could have run stat calc 1 vars and scroll down for that 4-number summary in there. Either way is fine. I'm going to put in my 5-number summary 2, 4.5, 14, 18.5, and what was it, 52? 52. Yay. So now we need our interquartile range. The interquartile range is just quarter 3 minus quarter 1, which here is a 14. So my outliers I can either find by hand by using the interquartile range, but my handy dandy calculator, if I go back to my graph, labels them for me. And my only outlier, if I hit trace and jump over to the dot floating out on the side, is 52. You can have one, you can have one on each side, you can have a couple on each side, or you can have none at all. And so there is your outlier. If we just say we did not want the outlier, we just wanted to know what the box plot looked like without that, in stat plot, we would just now choose this guy and hit graph, and you can see he looks much different. Other one stopped here, and it just had the dot out there for the outlier. This one will go the whole way. It depends on what your data means and what you're using it for which one that you want to use. And that's how you make box plots.